Hi guys, hope you are doing well. Today I have part three of my August 2020 album. Sorry I've been away for a little bit with the end of school year and everything going on. It's just been a little crazy at the house, so I just haven't had a chance to get up any videos. But I am glad that I am able to come today to show you what I did in my last page for August 2020. I did end up using a lot of stamps on this page, which is really good for me. I don't pull them out nearly as much as I should, so I really wanted to use a lot of things that I had in my stash for stamps and do that for this particular layout. So right now I am just taking four little heart stamps from, I think it was a Studio Calico kit, and I am just placing them on the block and then making my own kind of pattern paper. I'm just using some black ink, and then I'm using this yellow ink from Close to My Heart to add yellow, just to add the contrast with the other colors that I have on the page. I'm just kind of putting the yellow in a couple different places. I didn't want as much yellow as I did the black, so I just wanted to use that as an accent color. And I thought that went well with these cards. Most of the cards I think I'm using on this spread are from a Project Life kit. I don't remember the name of it, but it's the one that has the black, the white, and then the accents of yellow in it. And then I'm using some other cards that are just in my stash as well. So just trying to ink off a couple times. I used black ink on these stamps, and sometimes the black ink doesn't come off very well, and with it being yellow I wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to stamp kind of a dirty yellow color, so I did ink it up and stamp it off on a scrap piece of paper a couple times just to be certain. This one definitely is a Studio Calico stamp. It's just those little potty people. I'm just going to stamp out two little girl potty people. This was my daughter's birthday day, and we went out for a drive and just kind of hung out, and we went to this really pretty park and got some pictures there. Went to the mall, got ice cream. She also hung out with her cousins over the weekend, so I want to capture that. So it was a lot of fun. Nice to be able to get out of the house a little bit, enjoy the weather and things like that. So here I'm just digging through my stash. I like to keep all my kind of miscellaneous ephemera and things like that in color coordinated little bins. So these are just photo box holders, and I really like this for all those miscellaneous pieces that maybe you almost finished a sticker sheet, or you just have some random bits and bobs that you have laying around. I like to put them on these photo holders, and then that way I can kind of go through them to try to find out what I want for my layout. And I do like to color coordinate these, because a lot of times with Project Life I'm like, ooh, I want something that's black or yellow or green or whatever the color might be, and I will then put them in these color coordinated photo holders, and then that way it's just much easier for me to find what I'm looking for. I added a couple of different kind of acetate or vellum pieces, and because of the adhesive showing through I decided just to use my tiny attacher from Tim Holtz to get those down. Again, a lot of things just in my stash. That little arrow I think came in a Studio Calico kit. The Keep It Simple one that I'm going to staple here in a second, that one was from a Project Life card kit. Love This Moment, I believe, was from, oh, what's her name? Maggie Holmes, a Maggie Holmes kit. That little metal embellishment that came in a little pack from Michaels. I thought that was really pretty. It's just a little metal kind of sunflower. This is a flare button that I've had in my stash for quite some time. Just want to use my little glue dots. Those seem to adhere these type of embellishments pretty well, so I do make sure I have my glue dots handy when I'm adding these kinds of more heavy embellishments. And I'm just sticking that on the picture of my daughter. These are some alphas that I had from Target, but I decided that just wasn't going to work for what I'm looking for, so I ended up pulling out these more glittery, chunky, thicker alphabets, and I'm just going to spell out cousins, and I will end up using some liquid glue to add that on to the letters. These stickers, especially the chipboard stickers, do not stick at all, so I wanted to make sure they didn't fall off, so I just used some liquid adhesive for that. This is just some foam thickers. I thought Cousin Crew would be cute because it's my daughter and her two cousins there in the picture on the right. Just going to take some more of these foam stickers and put them on a couple other pages. I like the little heart. I thought it would be nice to bring that across the page since I have the crew in the foam thickers, and I'm going to put one more, I think. I think I pull off one more heart or star. I can't quite remember. Oh no, actually it's love. I put the word love on that card here. And I thought that went real well with that little bird, and it just snugged in there pretty nicely. So hopefully you guys are doing well. Summer is finally here for my daughter. She finally got out of school. I swear she was probably the last kid to get out of school. She went till the 8th of June. I thought she was never going to end. So it's nice. We have some relaxing time now ahead of us. I'm hoping. Obviously, I'm still working, unfortunately, but it's just school, the hecticness of school and all that is done for at least a couple months. So I'm super looking forward to summer. I don't want it to end. It's my favorite season. I love when she's not in school. It's just a lot more relaxing, less stressful. This was her first year of middle school, so that was always a challenge. Plus, with 2020 and everything going on, that's an added challenge. But she did super well this year. I'm super proud of her. Did much better than I was expecting with everything going on. And we had a pretty successful year. So I am super excited. Looking forward to the couple more years of middle school to come, hoping that, all the fun drama and all that comes with middle school won't be too overwhelming, at least for me and her for sure. But we'll make it through, I'm sure, like every other parent does with middle schoolers, all the drama of that. But I'm just working on this card here, just adding some journaling. I believe during this time I was actually doing some more journaling on my phone, so I had a bit more to say and I had some things written down. I tend to be really bad about journaling as I go, and when that happens, I go to Project Life and I don't have a lot to say. It's just not things that I can think about because, it's kind of like, oh, it was a nice day. I remember like the highlights, but not some of the specifics. So I really need to get back into journaling on a daily basis so I can refer to that when I'm doing my Project Life, so I can get more journaling in my Project Life. I just seem to be tending, especially in 2020 and even this year, just really not documenting things as they're happening. So my journaling is pretty simple when it comes to my Project Life layouts. So that is pretty much it, I think, for this layout. I'm just going to bring up the cards to show you some close-ups, and that's all. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I will talk to you again soon. Bye, everybody.